Hey everybody, Kensurfs here. We're back in the shave den and we're going to do another shave. You know, I apologize. I thought, I didn't realize this week has flown. It's Wednesday night now, and I had expected to do a shave on Monday or Tuesday, and then I go, man, it's Wednesday already and I haven't done another shave. I think the last one I did was Saturday before Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Buccaneers. Actually, I hope they would win, but it wasn't that an exciting game. But for all of you fans down in Florida, man, congratulations. And I know Kansas City will be back next year. All right, well, a couple of razors have actually arrived, and and I've got to admit, I just got done watching, I started to watch Kevy Shave's review of this razor again, and I thought, man, I shouldn't do that, because then I might plagiarize some of his ideas or some of the things he was talking about. So I kind of abruptly stopped it, but I saw where he was going with the Pearl Flexi version 2.0. Now, he was showing the gap alignment in his. First of all, on my previous, I did a shave with the Pearl Flexi version 1, and I kept it at like, I think setting 2 or 3. Never had any trouble with it. I actually gave it to my friend from work, longtime friend, old drinking buddy, but Mr. Phil from work, and he saw the video of that razor. He goes, man, that's a nice razor. And the guy never asks for anything. And he said, if you're not going to be using that razor, and I gave it to him, and I checked with him this morning, has had no problems with that version 1 with the gap alignment. But I guess what was happening is you have a 2-piece razor. You load it up. I've actually got a Gillette Superthin blade right there. We put this in here, and this kind of snaps in once the threads bite. Let's see here. See if I can feel the thread. There we go. Threads a bit. Locks into place. And we are at setting 1. Well, I guess with the previous razor, when you started to advance the settings, the gap between the blade and the base plate was not even. Now, this, I'm at setting 6 now, looks pretty even when I open and close it. But I'm going to try something. This cap's not labeled. This cap is not labeled. There's no marks like you see on the edges of it. I'm going to turn this thing around and see if the alignment changes. Locking it in. All right, we're at setting 1. Man. If it's off by just a hair. Just a hair on setting 6. But very, very hard to tell. Not as... Yeah, it looks super close on this. I'm gonna try it one more time. The other way. I don't want to handle that razor blade. There we go, slapped in. Okay, locked in. Where are we at? Setting 6 again. It actually seems closer with the cap that way. So I do not know if cap alignment is a problem or cap direction is a problem. Shouldn't be. But I'm telling you, on, let's see, what's this one? I can't, oh, my Rockwell 6X is in the box. But a lot of the razors, they have a, you know, you're only supposed to put it on a certain way, but this cap you can put on either way, but it does not appear to be so bad. I'm at setting 6, and I'm certainly not gonna shave at setting 6, but yeah, maybe we'll try. I'll see if setting 4 is pretty, look at that. no problems that I can see. I'm gonna try it on setting 4. Preview of coming attractions from Russia. Just arrived from Home-like Shaving, a new razor, and I think they do things different. Either this has been in the mail from December the 3rd, 2020, or it was shipped March 12th, 2020. I know in the United States we put the month first, but I think in Europe they put the date first. So even though 2 months it took to get here. And the good folks at Home were saying, hey man, do you like your razor? And I said, I haven't received it. And they said, what? And I think one of them that they sent just never made it through customs. It's probably, I hate to say it, there's probably a customs agent somewhere with a nice Russian razor. But this will be coming in future attractions. One sec. I'm going to be using Faena soap again. This is just the, it's a nice, almost like a barbershop scent. We're going to be using that today. Somebody asked, they said they're going to be doing a lot of traveling and they were interested in the Wee Scot. They said, can you do the Simpson Wee Scot Brush again? And I was going to soak it in the Crystal Skull, gents, but I'll drop it in there and it'll be long gone. So I will not soak it in the Crystal Skull. I'll just kind of set it in the bowl in the sink. To top off the shave today, one of my favorite colognes from the, well, I started using it in the 80s, but Drakkar Noir. I'm going to be using the Aftershave. I'm going to be using the Cologne. So let's get started. And I would be wearing this. Let's do this. Instead of me taking the shirt off, let's just lower that. Ready to rock. All right. All right, we'll see how that razor does. And like I said, I had no problems with the other razor, but you know what? You, the viewers who comment on those videos, and the YouTubers who actually make the videos, the company read those comments. They recognized there was an issue, and they retooled their machinery, and they've come out with version 2 now. And like I said, I don't see any problems with this one, but that just happens to be the one that I received. And they're pretty nervous about it because they were asking, hey man, did it arrive? What do you think? Did it work good? And so I just told them, hey, I'm going to be doing the shave today, so we'll see how it does for the first time. And I did see Kevy said the same thing. I took this out of the box, I sanitized it, and it's ready to go. You're going to see me use it for the first time. Didn't practice or tool around with it. All right. The Wee Scot, a great travel brush from Simpson, one of my favorite brush companies, but expensive here in the US. I've got my eye on a chubby 3, but I cannot afford that, so I am waiting. All right. Very refreshing soap. Looks like a brush for an action man or a G.I. Joe, but it is a great travel brush, and you can kind of pinpoint getting soap everywhere. There we go. I don't know if setting 4, first of all, I like the handle. It's a very heavy, that's what my friend Phil said. He said, I really like this razor because it's very heavy. And he's been using it ever since I gave it to him before Christmas. So let's see. Smooth so far. All right. So far, so good. Hopefully I'll remember during the second pass. Funny thing happened with my radar detector today, and it reminded me of a story that I'll tell you. When you have those settings really wide, yeah, I would take a little more caution. I usually shave on settings 2 or 3, but we're at 4 today, so I can cut myself, even with this milder blade. Okay. Had some pretty good growth going too. So it's taking it off. In fact, it's very smooth. Setting 4, I'm gonna have to make note of that. Well, again, I got lucky. The soap, razor, and blade combo are working pretty good right now. Pretty good. Even the little brush. So I drive, well, I got 2 sports cars. I got the car that I had from high school, or actually college. My high school car got stolen. I had a 65 Mustang Fastback that got stolen in 1980. I just graduated. I was in college and I ended up getting a Mustang Coupe. Well, radar detectors are not illegal in California. At least they weren't. They may be now, I don't know. But a lot of the city cops, they use radar. So, if you have a sports car and you're maybe not driving the speed limit a lot, it was a good thing to get a radar detector. And I've had the same one probably for 20 years. And I was driving today, a radar detector lit up, went off, and immediately I've trained myself, even if I'm not speeding, and I hear that wail of that radar detector, whew, man, I kick on those brakes. And sure enough, officer friendly, hidden in the back driveway there, one of the driveways, with his radar gun, and I drove by perfectly under the speed limit. A couple of years ago, I was driving in an industrial area of Huntington Beach. Speed limit was 25 and I was doing 40, so I knew I was speeding. And it was just around quitting time. A lot of people were getting off work, and that thing lit up. Immediately, I put on my brakes. Got down to 25, and this guy behind was pissed. He honks his horn. He pulls alongside of me, flips me the bird, calls me an F and A-hole, takes off. And then, I see the cop go after him. Pulled him over. I slowed down and just said, hey dude. That radar saved me, but he ended up getting the ticket. So, kudos to my radar detector. I think it detects laser too. But I think they're illegal in some states. And I don't know about in Europe. Can you have a radar detector? Or do they use, well, I know they use radar on the, or is it cameras? On the motorways in England, the M1. I would see those cameras spinning around the side of the road. I don't know if they're activated by speed, but I don't know if a radar detector would have helped you back there. All right. And another time, I've told you this before, my wife's driving. We're on the 395 driving from California to Lake Tahoe, and we're by Lake Topaz. We're doing 65 miles an hour. My wife's driving. We cross over into Nevada. The radar detector goes off. And I can see way down the road, cars coming. I said, cops are coming. Slow down. I'm not speeding. I said, slow down. I'm not speeding. There goes the cop. As soon as we crossed the border in Nevada, the speed limit went from 65 to 55. So I paid that ticket. If she would have only listened. That's the one time the radar detector did not save my butt. I remind her about that every once in a while. So they do come in handy. What does this have to do with shaving? Nothing, man. You come for the shave, you're getting a little talk. All right. Setting 4. Man. I didn't have any trouble. Not saying that you won't, but you saw it. I didn't rehearse this. Just put it all together. No issues. Happy with that. All right. Now, a little aftershave balm by Drakkar Noir. All right. It's 1983 again, boys. No burn. But give it a second. Uday toilet. And I know my wife does not like this scent. My hands are so slippery I can't take the lid off. All right. And this is a spray, so let me make sure. I'm not going to spray my eyes. Oh, there's the burn. And the strong scent. All right, guys. Well, no issues, Pearl Flexi version 2.0. No issues at all. It's even got the markings under the... And again, I don't know if that makes an issue with the cap, but it seemed to work okay for me. Made in India. All right. And the soap, the Greek soap, worked good too. All right. And of course the Wee Scot. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you again in another video real soon. Stay safe, and I'll see you very soon.